Good afternoon, welcome back to Cooking with Jane. Today I'm showing you guys another recipe for noodle soup. However, it's not really popular like tourists could know. However, it's really common in Vietnam. It's originally from the central of Vietnam, especially in Da Nang, Hoi An area. It's the mackerel noodle soup. So let's see what I have today. At first, I have a mackerel head. So if you to use for make the broth later, if you don't have the you can't buy head, you can use smaller fish. However, don't use pork or beef bones to make the broth because it could be really bad and it could destroy totally the flavor of the fish soup. And I have 2 slices of mackerel, half of pineapple, 2 tomatoes, some lettuce, white cabbage, scallions, some ginger, lime, chili, dill, and some mint. Also some rice noodles as well. So we start now. First of all, I will boil the water. Then I make the broth from the mackerel head. I will use ginger to boil with the head to remove all of the bad smell. So I get a few slices of ginger. Then I cut it into slices. You can use lemongrass instead. While waiting, I will marinate the fish with some salt. Leave them here. Once the water boils, now I add the mackerel head into the pot. I already chopped them off earlier. Then I'll continue boiling for about half an hour. If you don't like mackerel, you can use tuna instead, but I highly recommend you to use only one kind of fish or fish altogether. So don't use the tuna head to make soup for the mackerel. While waiting, I'm preparing all of other ingredients for the soup later. I will start cutting off all of these. First, tomatoes into 8 parts for each. Then pineapple. With this half of a pineapple, I will cut it into halves again. And then I will cut them into slices. Now I will cut the scallions. I'll divide them into 2 parts, the white part and the green part. And cut them really small. Then the green part. Cut them into short pieces. While boiling, you need to remove all of these. Now I'll prepare the veggies to eat with the soup later. I'll cut the white cabbage like this. Then with the lettuce, you also cut down like this as well. Then mix all of them together with mint, white cabbage and lettuce. After about half an hour cooking, now I will remove the pot. Make sure while cooking you keep adding the water. Then in the end you will get about 1 liter broth for 2 persons. Now I'll fry the fish in oil for about 1 minute. Add some oil. Then I turn out into the other side. This is enough. Now I'm boiling water to soak the noodles. Once the water boils, now I soak the noodles. I use half a kilo for 2 persons. Now it's almost the last step of cooking. I'll fry the tomatoes and pineapple in oil with the white part of the scallions. Then after that I season the soup and add all of the broth that we made earlier. It will just take about 10 to 15 minutes until we're done. 1 teaspoon oil. This step is a little bit similar to the dish I made before, was the fish soup. I fry these for about 1 to 2 minutes. There, now I add Knorr seasoning powder. 2 teaspoons, 1 tablespoon fish sauce. And then I add the broth. However, I need to filter. In case some bones might be left. Now I add the mackerel I stir-fried earlier into the soup. Then cover and wait for about 10 minutes. Once the broth is boiling, I'll add the green part of the scallions. I just don't like them raw. Otherwise, you can add them later. I add a little bit more fish sauce. Then it's ready to serve. some dill, then black pepper, and the veggies. Some lime, some chili, so I add some lime juice, some veggies. Mix them well together. I hope my cooking video today will bring you guys another idea for what to cook next time you gather with your family, or simply just your next breakfast or dinner. And don't forget to subscribe my channel and follow my cooking journey. Thank you again and see you next time.